So the other day, I got this new shaving cream, right?
What the?
Yeah, because I think I use like Edge normally, and I use this new one, right? And it's cool because it cools your skin. So like you can shave and then it cools your skin, and then I shave not my face. That is not a feeling you want.
Oh God.
Down there.
You know, since we're kind of on this topic, you brought it up. Like, is that like okay? No, I don't know if I want to go down this thought. Never mind. No. Like, I'm just thinking to myself, like, do a lot of men shave? I mean, I'll be honest, I don't shave like I trim, you know, but I don't shave. Or do a lot of people, you know, like women too, do a lot of women shave, and because I trim. You shave, it sounds like. How about you, Stephanie? I don't mean to get like. I said I wasn't. Never mind. You know.
Now I'm like, oh shit.
Stephanie,
she's like, now I gotta tell him about. She's like, now I gotta tell him about the scroll in my pants.
That's really personal. I understand. I'm sorry. You don't have to answer that question if you don't like.
It's a preference thing.
It is a preference. Okay, cool. That makes sense. Okay, I don't get it, but I understand. You know, people have whatever they prefer.
But I am curious of what that feeling is, though.
Oh my God!
I mean, it's a little uncomfortable at first.
Well, is that enjoyable?
Look.
Oh my God!
Look. Look.
Oh my God! This is not.
I'm
what
just
I thought.
saying, don't knock it till you try it.
Oh my God! Oh my God! But talking about just shaving in general, I don't shave like my beard. Like I line up my beard, but only with like a clipper. I don't actually shave anymore. When I was younger, I used to shave regularly, especially because I didn't have a full beard. I just had like a goatee, I guess. I don't grow my mustache at all because I just don't like the way it comes in. Very cantinflas, you know. And he's like a Mexican actor. It's very like a cliche, like almost like, you know, like if you think about a cliche, like Asian like man that has.
Have you seen Around the World in 80 Days?
Not in a while.
Oh, because he played Despard too.
Oh, I guess we can show you a picture of him.
Oh, I got it.
Okay. I don't like the way it grows, so it's like no hair right here in the middle, and then just hairs right here on the side, and these hairs get long.
Okay.
That's not him, but that's
oh
mustache.
Yeah, so that's very much. My mustache is not that bad though either, but it just doesn't. I wish it was more full like his, right? So I don't. It just that's why I only grow like the beard, because that's just how I grow it. Even my hair now, I don't buzz it all the way to like a 0. I just use the number 1. I just go over it. But I do wish I had like a goatee like Sir here, but I don't shave like because I just.
That is a full beard.
Huh?
That's a full beard.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I mean, but you could have a goatee if you wanted to, right?
It doesn't look good.
You actually said that about your mustache too, and I thought your mustache looked fine. Like if you shaved everything, I think you look good with a mustache. But not a lot of men can pull off that look. I just feel like you can personally.
Thank you.
But yeah, you're welcome. But
I gotta wait for Venus to be in retrograde to try that out again.
He didn't look bad. I have the picture saved by that. No, but I don't shave because there's this like paranoia in my head that I'm like just taking off layers of my skin.
That's actually good for you because you're exfoliating.
Oh, it doesn't feel good. It's weird, you know. And then also I used to get more hair bumps like when I would shave, as opposed to now that I don't shave. I don't get hair bumps as much. I did have like bad acne when I even have some acne scars here and there. Thankfully, not excessive. But yeah, that's why I don't shave. I just kind of line it up with a clipper. With an electric clipper, so.
How about you, Steph?
What?
Don't listen to him. do you like shave? I don't know. What about your eyebrows? Like,
I used to get them waxed, and then I used to get them threaded.
Okay.
I don't like how people shape my eyebrows, so I just tweeze it myself.
Oh, okay, that's cool. How's the feeling? Like, how does it
Painful.
hurt? Yeah. Mm-hmm. See, at a certain point too, in high school, my sister used to like shave them for me, my eyebrows, Right. And then it started becoming this thing like where she was like, oh, I don't feel like doing it. You know, I'm like, then why the fuck did you start? You know, like
I have become accustomed.
Yeah, no, it's true.
To
like,
a certain lifestyle.
I became dependent on that. And so I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to grow my eyebrows out. Like they are what they are. Back in the day, they were kind of weird because they were shaved. My sister would shave them for me. So they were a little.
I need these pictures.
There's pictures. There are pictures.
And I need them.
Because like when I graduated, I had a just shaved head and like did up eyebrows, you know? So no. You're not gonna get them. But again, I even had this dude like when I used to work at the Starbucks in Montebello. There was like a Ziba, I think, and so he worked at that place. Ziba, do they do eyebrows?
They thread. Okay,
so he wanted to thread my eyebrows, I guess, because he was like, I just want to really thread your eyebrows. I'm like, that's cool. It's not gonna happen, you know?
Yeah, I bet he did.
Anyway, I remember the dude's name. He was a really cool guy. Like he would come into Starbucks, and so like when I would walk the mall, because I'm an old person, I used to love walking the mall. Like it was just
Same.
like such like just steps, you know. And because I worked at the mall, I just walk. Even though I was walking all day. What's wrong with me? I was walking all day at Starbucks already. Did I ever tell you guys that my watch would tell me like I was doing a dynamic workout when I was working at Starbucks?
No.
Yeah. So because of all, I'm so going on another tangent here.
No, it's fine.
Because I was like doing so much and walking back and forth, and my watch would literally be like, "Hey, you've been dynamic workout for like 30 minutes." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
My watch does that now.
Does it? See,
when I'm sweeping or mopping. I
Yeah.
don't know if I'm going too hard with it or something because it's like, you're on the elliptical. I'm like, no, I'm not, but you can count it if you want.
Yeah, see, and that's the way I would see it too. Like, and what's crazy is that it's also your heart rate, right? Because it's gathering that information that you're doing some type of movement that's getting your heart pumping, you know. No. and so you get that notification. It's cool to see it, you know, when you get like, fuck, I am working hard, you know. Back to eyebrow guys. Yeah, so he he always wanted to thread my eyebrows. It's just I couldn't do it after a while.
You've had them threaded?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no, shave my eyebrows. That's what I meant. My sister was shaving my eyebrows. The threading guy wanted to thread my eyebrows. But I'm also, because I'm a Virgo, obviously, I'm very practical with certain things. Like, I don't want to pay and become dependent on another situation. You know, like, it's even the same thing with my barber when I, like, grew out my hair for some time. Great barber, amazing person. It's just that at a certain point, I'm like, there's like $40 every, like, 2 weeks. I could be saving some money. You know, like, you know, that's how much I would pay him in the end. I think it was much less in cost, but he did great work. I just didn't want to become dependent on like another person. And then imagine my eyebrows on top of that, my beard and everything.
With Ziba, like I just wanted to get them like cleaned. I think at the time it was like what, $40 to get that done. I would be spending about $180 because then they put the concealer on, they put the highlighter, they filled it in, so it always looked great. So of course I wanted the same look, so I'd have to spend money on the cosmetic. So I'm like, you know what, F it, I'm gonna just go down to CVS, get my cheap pencil, and then do it myself.
I mean, they look great, you know, like they look great. So you take care of your stuff. That's great. You know, especially if you could do it yourself, then even better. That's why I line up my beard. I have Adolfo help me with certain parts that I can't see that well. I don't think my beard looks bad, but you know,
not at all.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's just something else that you got to pay for. It's like a subscription, even if you think of it, if you're going, especially if you're going every 2 weeks or every month, you know, how much do you pay for your haircut?
$25.
Oh, okay. Where do you go? Like, do you go to like a Supercuts or something or what? No? Where do you go?
I go to this one place that I've been going to for like 20 years at this point. But when I started going there, my haircut was $8.
Oh shit. Well, inflation. Yeah.
Well, I don't go to salons. I haven't in a very long time.
Yeah.
I think once I got my license for cosmetology, I just stopped.
Oh.
Are you okay?
What happened? Hello? Okay. I can hear myself. Can you hear yourself?
There it is.
Yeah. Good. Okay.
Yeah. No, I just muted myself.
Oh, my earphones went dead at one point.
That's probably because I muted myself.
Muted him, so it kind of went silent.
But I couldn't hear myself either.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. But anyway, you're saying, sorry? You have a cosmetology degree?
My license.
Mm.
I didn't get the degree. I just got their certificate,
Oh.
and then I did the license.
Sorry, is there a degree? I just assumed
There is.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Just didn't want to do more schooling.
Yeah, I get it. Well, it's money too that you got to pay out for it, right?
Yeah, I think I missed my due date. I have to.
Oh, like you renew it?
Yeah, I still renew it even though I don't practice.
Hey,
but you
it's
never
something
know.
else. Yeah, it's something else you have under your belt. It was like the same thing with the food license. When I had a food license, it's nothing. Like food license, is literally nothing. It's just that you understand how to not to keep food under a certain temperature or above a certain temperature.
You talking about the
Backwards. Food handler's license.
That's it.
Yeah.
Mine expires next year.
Yeah, I haven't renewed mine. Like I just because I stopped working for Starbucks. So, but it's cool to have something like that in case you ever need it. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Barbers are it's a really interesting trade. You know, like I feel like if I dedicated myself to learning how to be a barber, I'd probably be able to like do it.
It is
very
less
well.
It is less hours than cosmetology,
Mm.
and it's a totally different license. Just like estheticians, they have their own.
Yeah.
Nail technicians, they have their own.
Yeah.
But cosmetology is a mixture of all of those.
Yeah. Crazy.
Wow.
I don't even know how we got. Oh, eyebrows.
Eyebrow.
Well, before
it didn't
was
start.
something else.
It did not start with that.
Ivan was really curious.
And then I was, and then it got to me, and I'm like,
Nah, you started this conversation. I was gonna talk about video games. We ended up
We're
talking
getting
about how does it make sense? Video games. Yeah, yeah.
I do want to try sugaring
Okay.
for my legs.
Oh, okay. And that's to remove hair as well.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So it's a process of how you cook the sugar to make it like a wax material. So then you lay it back on your skin, and then you can reuse it for like I think up to 3 times.
Oh.
Sounds sweet.
And then do they peel it like in the same way, like as almost like waxing too,
I
though,
know
right?
you just go in the opposite direction,
Oh.
but you can easily reapply it and then do that.
Oh, okay. That's a lot.
And it's a little
Excuse me.
it's better than waxing because waxing actually can take off the skin.
Oh, layers of the skin.
Where the sugar is actually good for your skin, and then it helps take out the roots even better. Like I don't know, that's what I've read.
I've seen TikTok videos about that. I like people doing their trades is always like a really interesting thing to me. Like I'll sit there and I'll see one video of like, let's say nail clipping or something like that.
Jesus.
I get so into it, especially when they're what do you call that? When the nail is
Ingrown?
Ingrown. I get so
Who
into
hurt
that. I don't know why I'm like that too. You know, like pimple popping.
My sister watches, and then she
I don't
had the
get
nerve
it.
to send it to me. I'm like, I don't want this.
Yeah. Well, it's like like when they're doing the hair things too. Like I've seen videos of like this guy like fully hairy, and then just like them.
Yeah, 40-year-old virgin.
Well, yeah. Aside from that, but no, like this, and it's funny. This girl, the girl that's doing it, she's just like, "Oh, stop being a baby." She's just like talking all this shit to him, and it's so funny that like how the process, like she understands. Like, hey, like, and then she puts pressure on it, like afterwards and things like that. It's such an interesting thing to see, especially the clear up. Now, again, I don't understand. Like, if you're hairy, just be fucking hairy. You know, like, is the way I see it. You know, especially in men. Yes, please. Anyway, but so it's just fascinating to see like those things happen. But it's like the things that you go through just to get rid of hair. You know, on top of that.
Yeah, I'm always curious because I know when women do the Brazilian, they also go between the cheeks. When guys get that done or do it themselves, do they go between the cheeks too?
Oh, there are some guys that do. Yeah, Jose, can you tell us?
I would imagine you would. I've never had wax down there. That just seems painful.
I feel like you've had a Brazilian.
No, like I don't. No, I think that. No.
Do you shave your ass?
No.
Okay.
I do shave my back.
How? What the
I have this really cool. It's called a back blade, where it's just a blade on a handle,
Uh-huh.
and then you could just do that.
That's
and you can scratch
crazy.
your back at the same time, and it feels fucking amazing.
And then he's like bleeding.
Actually, I did cut myself like recently, but it's just a small
Wild,
cut, like right here on
wild.
my. It's like right here on my shoulder.
Yeah. So I've never done a wax either, so I can't answer that question. But
I think you do.
But I think guys do. Some guys do their. Okay, I've seen a video where a guy got his ass cracked, like Brazilian.
They showed it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Twitter shows anything. Yeah, but it's. I don't like just fucking be. You know, like like just be. I mean, if it's uncomfortable for you, then yeah, sure, okay, get a Brazilian. Shave your hair off. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do the ass cracks. Yeah. So I kind of want to keep talking about this.
I'm like, never had that before, so I wouldn't know what that
A Brazilian?
feeling. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know anything about it. So yeah.
I don't either.
Yeah. But so what made you decide that you needed to start shaving your back?
That it just gets hairy. I don't know how to answer that.
Well,
I mean, I don't think it gets like terrible. Like
Yeah.
I've seen people that just look like they're wearing fur sweaters.
yeah.
not
Like
bad,
literally,
yeah.
and it's so weird because guys will shave from like here to here, right? And then the rest of them is really hairy.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the heck? Like, I'm kind of hairy. I'm not like super hairy. And there was one time where I shaved like my torso, but I just never did it again because it's just like not my thing.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't feel. It doesn't make me feel different.
I think it's definitely a little more aesthetically pleasing.
ass. Oh,
Like
Why?
Well, for the back at least.
Why?
Like I don't mind the chest hair, having my chest hair, but like the back, I don't know. I just don't like the way it looks.
How
Especially
often are
because-
you looking at your back?
Well, I never am.
Oh.
But like just I don't know. I really can't explain that. I'm just
Yeah.
like I'm gonna take care of it.
Okay, interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just
I mean, I get it. I used to.
Yeah.
I was born super hairy.
mm,
That's the Mexican side of me.
that's, that's why he's.
And I just remember, I'm like, why am I used to shave my
Yeah.
arms. I would have my sister help me shave my back and just try to make sure there was no hair anywhere.
The
And
back
then-
bleed's amazing.
As he's bleeding.
I don't know. That sounds
Freddy
scary.
Krueger.
It doesn't actually,
No, I'm just
which is
kidding.
surprising
Yeah.
because I thought so too.
Yeah. Do you? So back to that real quick. Are you looking at it while you're doing it, or you're just running it in a certain like
Yeah, I'm kind of just running
pattern?
it all
Okay, and then
over.
you look to see
Yeah.
if you got it good.
Mhm.
Interesting. Yeah, because that's kind of what I do with my hair clippers. Like I just kind of do like I don't know what to call it, like a grid in my head of like certain sections. But I think my clippers are going up. I need to get some new ones. So yeah. But I don't like this is generally how hairy I am, like pretty much everywhere. Like it's not too not too hairy in a lot of places.
See, I wish that was me. I feel like I'm hairier than you.
Well, I mean, once we get down to my legs, maybe.
It's not bad. Like
That's
it's
not bad.
That is
Yeah.
bad.
No.
Especially when I'm in the shower and I just see it. And my daughter, when I'm like getting out, she'll be like, I want to play with it. I'm like, get off my arm.
Yeah. I think that like a lot of Latino women are generally like a little bit hairier too, and I understand it creates like some insecurities and stuff like that too.
Oh yeah, I used to get teased all the time. I got called black fuzzy monster.
Oh my God.
Well, I was born hairy, so my mom was like, "You're like a little fuzzy teddy bear." So they would just say like, I was the hairiest baby in the hospital. Like, that's so embarrassing.
Oh.
But yeah,
But,
I
like-
used to get teased all the way up until the 7th grade
Mm.
because my parents didn't believe in the cosmetic stuff, like
Yeah.
to shave and doing the makeup and all of that up
Yeah.
until I got into high school.
Mm.
Yeah, it's traumatized. And now I don't care.
You shouldn't.
Yeah, it just gets to that point where it is what it is. You know, like I only feel the need to line up my beard because of like work, if anything. You know, otherwise I feel like I would have my beard grows all the way like to like right here, like high up on my cheek. And the reason I line it up is because of work, or like because, you know, you got to be presentable in a sense, you know. But there's times where, yeah, for sure, if I let my beard grow full, it'd be like hella long, hella bushy, and then up to here if I could keep it that long. Yeah. But yeah, I don't do it. There are times, and then like I said, my mustache, even though it grows kind of funny, sometimes I grow it. It just doesn't look. I feel like I said, Cantinflas, cowboy. It's weird. Yeah.
I'm lucky. My beard grows in pretty good.
Yeah, you are lucky.
Yeah, I actually do have to shave this part, like line it up every once in a while.
Yeah.
And the neck. I don't like the neck beard.
Do they shave it for you too,
No,
or
I do
you do that
myself?
And then, so do you like kind of fade it a little bit? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah,
that's cool. That's cool.
I don't like mine growing at all.
But you look good with it though.
So what?
Don't listen to him.
Damn.
Call her out. You fucked up. No.
A hormone imbalance. I'm sorry.
No, but mine like also it grows in kind of reddish, so you can see it in the sun. It kind of like have a reddish hue on it.
Yeah, mine is the same. It's like I have brown, red, and black, and even some grays now that are coming in.
Yeah, me too.
It's better in the sun. And then especially after I put on beard oil, like you can see
it glistens.
It glistens, yeah. And you know, like people freak out about the different colors in their beards too, and it's like it's just who you are, yeah.
Well, obviously I don't have that issue, but I'm starting to get white hairs on my eyebrows.
On your eyebrows, oh.
And I try my best not to, because I like the way they look.
That's cool, yeah.
Because it's not like gray; it's just white.
Yeah.
I feel like Storm.
Yeah, same. Or like, yeah, exactly. Like for me, I've always kind of wanted like a rogue stripe, you know, like if I got just gray hair that grew in a stripe, that'd be badass. And if I let my hair grow, there is like a few strands that are coming in a certain way that I'm like, oh, that'd be really cool. But I don't have the patience or the money.
Recently, when I had my braids, my wife was trying to pull at this hair because she thought it was a dog hair. No. And it just was one of my translucent gray hairs poking out of my braid. And she's like, you got so many dog hairs. I'm like, that's not dog hair.
My
that's my hair.
Stop.
But that's how I knew I needed to take out my braids to redo them, because now all my natural hair was coming out. And I was like,
No. One of the more like embarrassing moments for me was when I think I went to go get like my ears stretched because I have plugs, right? Stop. So they were. Well, go ahead.
Sorry. When you said ear stretched, I did not know what you meant at first. I was like, that's where my
For the audience, I have plugs. They're actual holes. Like they're pretty big. These are 2 gauge, so I don't know how many millimeters that is, but so I've had to like they stretch. They've been stretched a few times.
I've never noticed.
You've never noticed? Yeah, because
No.
they don't look, you can't really tell that they're plugs necessarily, but they're plugs. Yeah,
Okay.
they're pretty, I don't know, again, I don't know how many millimeters there are now. It's a 2 gauge. Is that a gay thing?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
No.
Well,
Maybe just you being stretched.
you're just imagining it. Anyway, the guy who was working at the piercing shop, he was like, "Did you just get a haircut?" I was like, "No, why?" I'm like, "Dude, like, there's like all this hair on your ears," and I was like, "What do you mean?" Right? And like he started like playing with one of the hairs on my apparently the hair on my ears gets really like even curly, and so I've had to start shaving my ears. So yeah, there you go. I have had to start shaving my ears because it's like along not like just along this part. It might be hairy now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is. Thanks.
No. I was agreeing like what you mean.
Yeah. So that like I just take the clippers and do that too, or he'll do it when he's like lining up the backside of my beard. So so we do it because I got so embarrassed, and it was like literally like a curly ass hair, long ass hair on my ear.
You should have lied, but like, yeah, I just cut my hair.
He pulled it, so I'm like, yeah, because he thought it was just like a hair that I just cut my hair,
A straight hair.
Yeah, straight hair, and no, this motherfucker like I was like, what the fuck? That hurt. The hell?
At least it's not coming out from like
the inside.
the inside.
Yeah. That's like the nose ones are like I don't. And then I hear it's bad to put like a clipper inside your nose. Do you do that?
I have the nose trimmers.
Yeah, I hear that's bad to do because
don't care.
Yeah,
like
I get it. I get it. Like I it's a little like embarrassing. I'm trying to cover my nose now, but
yeah, because those hairs are supposed to protect you from bacteria and all that.
Yeah. And I already have enough sinus issues. Oh, I had a sinus infection a few weeks ago too.
Oh no,
It sucked. It was so bad. And then since then I have like
mercury.
since then I have this tension in the back of my head, and I'm starting to realize that it's maybe the way I'm slouching. Maybe I kind of fucked up my neck because I didn't notice even when I'm driving like I was already tense. It was already hard to turn my neck. So now it's like now it's even more difficult. And it makes me feel weird. I feel like I'm dying all the time. I'm weird. But yeah, anyway, nose hairs. Yeah.
This has been Hair Talk.
Yeah, hair talk.